Welcome back, everybody, to your favorite channel, Euphoric Consciousness. It's been a great day for me. This moon cycle is definitely bringing up a lot of past trauma and attachment for me, which has been very good, but it's been very challenging for me to let go of certain attachments in my life, to let go of certain traumas from my past. So as hard as it's been very, very good, and it's not even the new moon yet, so not even the full moon yet, I should say. So that's exciting because I'm curious to see how the next really 4 days are going to go, in terms of just my overall consciousness and how things are going to be healed and how I'm going to move on from the past and how things in the future are going to start dropping into my life left and right, up and down, baby. It's gonna be amazing. So today is a video for the guys. Ladies, please stay. You guys can definitely learn from this. If you have a boyfriend or just guy friends in general, I think this will help serve you and being better friends or being a better spouse. So just stick around for a few minutes and hope you guys learn something. So I've noticed a lot of TikToks lately talking about how guys have a very, very difficult time in finding people to express their emotions to, and it really makes me sad that society has really turned the standards. I don't even know if it's society per se. I think part of the reason why guys feel this way is due to the fact that most men 100 years ago, 200 years ago, 300 years ago, basically for the past human existence, really have had to work every day, 365 days a year to provide for their families. But that was also just the culture. That was just the way of life, was to work, 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 be tough, 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 no emotion, no emotion, no emotion. Because like I said, that was simply just the way of life. But fast forward to 2021, it's not the same anymore, guys. It's not even remotely close to the same anymore. And even then, having that ideology that you just have to work, 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 no emotion, emotion, no emotion, no emotion, is just a complete idiotic mindset to have, because every single one of you guys know that you are in that mental space because of your lack of emotions and feelings, and it's not necessarily your fault, because it is quite hard to find emotional guys. And personally for me, I haven't had a good relationship with many guy friends because I am way too emotional. So luckily for me, I was raised in a household where emotions were very present. Not for most of my family, but for me, for some reason, I was a very emotional kid growing up, and part of that was due to my anxiety. I will link a video up. Wait, you're watching that way, so I'll link up here, okay? On how I overcame my anxiety. So I think part of the reason why I feel qualified to kind of talk about this is because I have been told by most of all my girlfriends that I'm very feminine. And before you get turned off from me saying feminine, there are certain qualities of life that are just it, and you can't go behind that. So there's polar opposites to everything, and this bear with me because this ties into the current affair of why guys are struggling, is that there are polar opposites to everything. So first off, hot. The opposite of hot is cold. The opposite of dry is wet. The opposite of black is white. There's always polar opposites. So with that being said, we all have feminine qualities within us guys. There are always feminine qualities within us, just like there are masculine qualities in females. There's always opposites, and there's always going to be opposites within your life that essentially create that yin and yang effect. So fortunately, I was raised in a household that brought that out of me based on my struggles with anxiety. I don't know why I turned out the way I did, but I'm very grateful that I did, because I have been able to allow myself to grow in the sense of really allowing to open up to people, to ask people for help. Even if I feel stubborn, I will still do it, because I understand that it has to happen, man. Like, we have to open up to people, guys. Like, us men, men, kind of. Most guys aren't even men nowadays, and that's not necessarily their fault, because the society we live in is full of toxic sexuality that makes it even more harder for guys to tap into this, because we're just bombarded with sexuality. So most guys are just full of masculinity, so they're just trying to go catch some next pussy, you know what I'm saying? Go get some tits in their face, you know what I'm saying? When in reality, you need to take time for yourself, bro. You gotta take time for yourself first before you go get that ass, you know what I'm saying? Because if you're going out there trying to get with a bunch of girls, bro, you're giving your emotion and your energy to someone else before you give that to yourself. All for a nut. And there are so many different categories on what causes guys to feel as if there's no one to talk to. And girls being one of the problems with guys, I've noticed, is really, that's one of the biggest issues, is guys just chase girls rather than chasing their own happiness, chasing their own fulfillment. And the reason why it's so hard for guys to open up to other guys is partially because of that, is because they don't even have the time to. How can they offer advice if they don't even know themselves? How can guys offer help in just a level of emotion when they don't even know themselves? So the first step to helping yourself is taking time for yourself. No, I mean, I'm not saying no more fun, no more girls, no more partying, none of that. I'm just saying, maybe for a period of your life, a year, 2 years, 3 years, a month, 2 months, none of that stuff, bro. Just cold. You don't have to. Well, it depends on how far you're into it, but I would just say cold turkey, bro. You're not gonna miss anything. It'll come back, dude. It's not the end of the world for you just to stop doing certain things in your life to better improve yourself. But this whole idea that, like, guys don't have anyone out there and that they think that no one gives a fuck is just, it breaks my heart, because part of euphoric consciousness is I see these in all my videos, is like, dude, euphoric consciousness is community. It's a place for people to come and connect, for you to learn, to grow consciously, to grow independently, to mature in who you are. And I want guys here, because I don't feel like guys are emotional enough to have these types of conversations, because they're stuck in the matrix. They're stuck in the 3D kind of consciousness, and they don't think outside of the box. They don't have the ability to critically think. So if you're one of those people, man, watching this video, I love you, bro. Deeply, I love you. And I know exactly where you are, because I have been there myself. Trust me, I have been there myself. It's been a hard journey for me to get to where I am now, but I did it on my own, and I don't want you to have to do it on your own, because that can cause a lot of trauma that I have to grow from, like I said in the beginning of the video. So allow me to be somebody to show you that there are people out there in the world, especially other guys who do care, who are willing to hop on the phone with you. I don't know you, but if you're all the way in Europe, wherever the fuck you are, I don't care where you are, I will talk to you. I will become your internet friend in a heartbeat, because I know exactly how it feels to be alone, to feel pain, to feel sad, to feel frustrated, to feel like no one gives a fuck about me, because God doesn't give a fuck about me. I know those thoughts, bro. I've been there, man. And I will say, like, with God, it's like, God's not gonna come down from the heavens, man. He's not. She's not. Because there's a God and there's a goddess. There's both. They're not gonna come down to save you. They won't. They will create opportunities for you if you put in the effort. If you take action, you will start to understand God's voice to help you direct your life in a better manner. But you have to be willing to be open-minded to that idea, to that aspect of life. And you have to be patient, because things do not come in seconds. It takes months, bro. It takes you developing your subconscious mind to be reprogrammed into something else. So God is very much present in your life. It's just you don't know how to listen yet. You don't know how to hear him yet, or hear God, not him. God isn't him or her. It's just it. God is it. God is source. So, like, understand, y'all, like, you are not alone by any means, because there are so many people who are stuck in your position right now. So many guys who are exactly where you are right now. So if you can find comfort in that, perfect. That's one small step into becoming happier and being independent. But to tell yourself that no one cares, bro, is awful. You should never tell yourself that, because there are people out there who do want to be there for you, who do want to be your friend, who do want to love you and support you and to take care of you. And the thing about the internet, man, is no one ever had this 100 years ago. No one even had this 20 years ago, hardly. Like, you guys need to utilize the internet. Utilize it. Don't let it use you. You need to use the internet for your benefit. And that's why I often delete social media. I obviously mess up. Sometimes I don't. Sometimes I get real addicted. But I often find myself deleting social media, TikTok, because it drains that dopamine. It drains that real version of who you're supposed to be, that real version of life that you're supposed to be living, not just some make-believe story that someone's posting on social media. So for you guys need to stop looking at these lifestyles that are not attainable for you in that present moment. If you want certain things in your life, you have to make the necessary actions to get there, man. You have to put yourself in a position or an environment to be in a positive environment. So by what I really mean by that is, if you want guys to support you, go find guys who are going to support you. Drop the guys in your life that are negative, that are pessimistic, that aren't there for you, who don't really care about you. They're just side characters in your life. Because it's not worth it, man. You are literally a byproduct of your environment. And if you can manage to become a positive, optimistic person, regardless of how negative your environment is, you're already prone for ultimate success. You're already prone for finding guys who have feminine qualities, because you're going to attract those guys into your life, period. And it blows my mind. Like, shout out Alex said, like, we're not friends yet, but this kid has helped me so much, and I keep manifesting this shit that him and I will be friends one day. So if you come back to this video, Alex, I swear to God, bro, you and I are gonna be homies, man. Because I understand what I want in a guy. I understand what I want in a male friend, because for so long I haven't had anyone like Alex or Scott Hilsey, these people that I look up to. I haven't had these people. I've been alone, but I've been able to cultivate this mindset to attract these people into my life. I might not have it now, but give me another month or two. Everyone's going to Miami. Come to Miami, bro, and you'll see me. We can talk, we can chill, we can be homies. But you need to get this out of your head that no one cares, because people care, bro. Maybe not in your circle, maybe not in your city, but people care. And I'm not even gonna say city, because there are so many people in your city, bro. You're just not giving the effort to put yourself out in an uncomfortable situation that you typically wouldn't find yourself in. But I often talk about the idea that discomfort leads to comfort. Discomfort leads to friendship. Discomfort leads to love. Discomfort leads to the new car. Discomfort leads to the new house. Because through discomfort, you are willing to grow and learn and evolve and not make the same mistakes, and to develop a high conscious mind. Because when you have your high conscious mind, you're not going to have this idea that no one cares. You're not going to have this idea that money is hard to attain. You're not going to have this idea that everything is out of your reach. It's going to be the opposite. You're going to be thinking, no, I can buy any car I want. I can buy any house I want. I can get any beautiful, drop dead gorgeous girl that I want. I can get guy friends that I desire. I can have guys in my life that care. I can get guys that truly care for me. I can get internet guy friends who are here for me on a daily basis, who are willing to talk to me on the internet or call over the FaceTime. It's all in your mind, boys. And again, for the girls who are listening to this, you need to understand that guys, we put so much pressure on ourselves. We have so much pressure on our shoulders that we need to perform at the most like elite level we possibly can, because if I'm not performing at that level, then I'm not going to be seen as someone who's seriously like a cool guy or something like that. So be patient with your friends, be patient with your spouse, that they're doing the best that they can, okay? We are trying tremendously hard to impress you guys, to impress the girls, to impress our guy friends. It's hard, man. It's not easy being a guy, and we don't get enough credit. And I was watching the video the other day, is we don't get complimented. Girls don't come up to us. It's always us going to girls. And for so long I've hated that idea, and I get it, like chivalry and all that stuff. Yes, I'm always for that, but it would be nice to have a girl to come up to me and tell me I'm cute or something, because maybe I'm nervous to talk to girls. So it's like this idea that guys have to be the one to do everything first, everything right, everything correct, is just a complete load of shit. It's not accurate by any means. So girls, treat your fellas, treat your guy friends the right way that they need to be treated. Treat your guy friends like you would treat your girlfriends. Give them affection, give them compliments, give them hugs, let them know that you're a good friend. Tell them these things. And guys, just because a girl compliments you doesn't mean that they like you. Just because a girl compliments you or gives you a hug or tells you that they care about you doesn't mean they like you. You guys need to understand that you can have girls that are just friends. Girls do not need to be sexual partners. And for so long I was stuck in this false reality because of the society that we grew up in. And for so long I ruined good friendships with girls because I was stuck in that matrix idea that everything needs to be sexualized. And I'm not saying all guys are like this, but a very large amount of guys are like that. So fellas, girls are not just for sex. Girls are for friends, for divine friendships, because they will help you with your future relationship with the girl that you're meant to be with. They will help you become better in the office. Based on their feminine qualities, they can give you advice to help steer your path in that company or whatever you're trying to do. They can help you. You know, girls are smart, man. They are the emotional ones, so they really can give you good advice on how to direct your words and your emotions towards people in your life to help put yourself in a better position. So overall, guys, just life is not like this. There are people who care. There are genuine guys out there such as myself, such as Alex Sedlak, such as Scott Hilsey, such as Luca Nez. These guys on the internet who have many followers. I mean, these people are good people and they do care. Just like I care. I might not have thousands of subscribers, I might not have millions of followers, but it doesn't change the fact that I care. It doesn't change any of that stuff, bro. So guys, there are other guys out there who care for you. I care for you. Join the Telegram group chat down below. We care tremendously, okay? I am here for you, so if you guys need anything, I'm here for you. So if you need anything, please reach out to me. Please, for the love of God, reach out to me, because I do not want you to feel alone. I hate that so much. It breaks my heart to feel like guys are just alone and depressed and sad, because we need to lift our other fellow homies up, man. We need to lift each other up, bring this world into a more positive world than it is right now, because it is not a positive world right now. It's a very negative world. There's a lot of negative energy going on in the world, so we need to lift each other up, boost each other up, bring each other up to this positive vibe, man. Like, there's nothing to lose at the end of the day, right? There's nothing to lose at the end of the day. So guys, reach out to people. Make friends online. Who cares if they're online? And it might not be the same thing, but it's still human interaction. It might not be face to face, like I said, but it's still a human interaction. So, if you guys got anything out of this video, I really would appreciate it. If you can, drop me a like. We need to help more guys, man. We need to reach this message out to more guys. So please leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, because it does help the YouTube algorithm, just like every other YouTuber says. I know it's true though, we do need help. spreading our content around. So if you think this content deserves a share, please share it. And for the ladies, if you got anything out of this video that could help you with your friends and your partner, also give a comment down below, because I'm curious to know what you guys think about this and how you can learn from this and how you can become better girls, just better girls in general. So also don't forget to like, subscribe, drop those post notes. But yeah, guys, that's it for today. Y'all have a wonderful rest of your day or night or morning. Whatever you're doing, just have a blessed day. May peace be over your soul. And remember, there are people out there for you who do care and want to see you succeed. Much love. Y'all have a great day.